dab in the middle of it. And now we're just trying to make sense of it at the same time. So it's just like everybody grouping together with bro, and I'm gonna say it like, and like I said it before, like without auto hoaxing, where the fuck would we be right now? Like any of these new listeners that I know y'all been like projecting and trying to get out there on like dark matter radio and stuff like that's cool as fuck, you know, like if we actually open up and expand and this whole conversation just goes like far beyond like what we even thought of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah. They
But
say they say you're the fringe when you're on the outside at the very fringe of the acceptable realm of acceptable ideas. So like we're on the fringe, and now the fringe is they say is the flat Earth or the fringe, the borderline content. But the way I look at it, it's if you turn around 180 degrees from lie central and you think for yourself, the fringe becomes the cutting edge, and I think that's where we have always been because this idea of reverse engineering the news at this level has just emerged over time with our experience of looking at it. So I really think we're cutting edge. It's a new field of media criticism. And without it, I don't know where I would be. Goo-blooded, head injuries, agoraphobic, scared of the asteroids with a Oculus over my head. I mean, I don't know.
and juice juiced 4 times.
Yeah, yeah. My
Hey, with whichever one that they're gonna come out with next, right? It's just like, you know, just what's your order? Oh yeah, I want it with mayonnaise and French fry the toast. Okay, we know exactly what that means.
well, I'm convinced here that the best thing about this channel has always been the think tank because that's what we started. When I first started this channel, it was a blank screen. It was just black because I didn't know OBS. I didn't know any of the software. I was new to it. I didn't even have a camera. I was just I was just a former telemarketer, and so I had the black screen, and then I had the
Hell
chat,
yeah.
and so it was always just communicating with a chat room, and so it was kind of like this think tank was actually always the genesis of this whole thing and the ideas and what we came up with as a group of people conspiring. So we're not conspiracy theorists, but we are conspirators in a sense. We're conspiring in the literal sense of sharing of spirit or breath. You know, the word conspire, I think it has a very positive connotation.
You're absolutely right, man. I freaking actually love it. The whole conspirating thing, like we're all here conspirating against something. We don't know what it is, but we're conspirating against something. But the fact that there's other people out there just shutting us down like all the fucking time. Like you get shut down like left and right. Like you can't even do anything on Facebook. Like it's so fucking bro. When you explain the censorship, like as far as like this channel, it's bro. I like you deserve an award. There's there's literally nobody with it. I'm
God, you know who got
sorry.
an
There's
award?
literally
Susan
who
Susan
who got an award?
Susan
Who
Wojcicki,
got an
the
award?
CEO of YouTube, got an award for free speech. She got an award, not me. I mean, she got an award for free speech. I'm like, wow, this is Lady Fahrenheit 451. I wouldn't trust her with my books. Like she just destroys everything that's real and organic. Just destroy. I'm like, just shut down YouTube. Why don't they? Because they're trying to deal
Wait a
with this
minute.
misinformation thing. But yeah, their CEO, they self-award themselves, and she gave herself an award for being a free speecher.
Oh my god, how do you even give yourself an award? Like what the fuck? Like, you know, how do you get any congratulations like except through just, you know, the genuine good shit that you do? It's like that's the only way that you're ever going to get that. I mean, I'd clap for some motherfucker that did something good, you know, like whatever he had going on in his life. I'm pretty sure this clap helped him out for the thing that he was doing. But if she's just doing a bunch of fucking dumb shit, then why would you clap for her?
Well, Suzanne,
So,
I'm so honored to be able to present you tonight with a free expression award. I mean, that's insane. Also, I want to point this out here. Zareth, the alchemist, says, "Can I get some love for being the first person to call the think tank?" That's true. Back when the think tank started, Zareth the alchemist had called in, and on many of those early nights, back when we were hanging out, painting penguins to raise money to put Research Flat Earth on the side of the rocket.
right? It's like if you weren't even there for that, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry I wasn't able to donate money that whole time. I was a poor ass motherfucker, but bro, I was here like through that whole thing. Like, bro, you was sketching it up as far as them fucking penguins, and bro, you put it out there as far as painting them motherfuckers too. Like, god damn.
Well, again, it's not about the
But
money though. Every
whoa,
comment is money. The participation is what actually matters. That's the real currency in the info war. It's
I'm just saying that's
the
a talent.
well, yeah.
That's a talent for putting it out there like that. Like, bro, that's like, yo, man, goddamn. Like, you're only one person. How much can you do? But like, bro, you did it. As far as penguins, bro, you painted some penguins.
Okay, I recall that night, and yeah, we were just dead set on making our quota of getting the thing funded because we realized that the other flat Earth people weren't into it. Jaron wouldn't help. Bob didn't want anything to do with it. Dearth or Fed Flat Earth Dave, he said, "Do not support this rocket thing." So they were 100% against it. So suddenly I was like, "Wait, I don't know if we're going to raise enough money." So then I started this. Let's just paint a bunch of penguins, and anybody who super chats $20, we'll send them a penguin. And so I just started cranking out tons of penguin paintings, as you saw, and it did get us past the points where the thing could happen, which is kind of funny if you think about it. Yeah, it was penguin paintings that helped get the rocket thing going.
Bro, I was there for the fucking whole thing, man. But dude, I had a job while at the time you were doing that, and like sometimes I would pick it up and like I'd look at the YouTube feed and I'd just click it, and then all of a sudden it was you painting. I'm like, shit, man, I gotta get back to work. But you know what? Hit that like button, blam. But I mean, it happens, man. But fuck, it has been so crazy this whole fucking time as far as like the world and what we're doing right now. Like, I'm even here right now talking to you. Like, this is fucking crazy still.
Oh,
And
isn't
then
it?
what?
Because
I guess it'll all.
we started this pre-COVID, so we were already breaking down fake news, agitprop, infowar, already figuring out the world stage, and then they bring that about. So we have been conscious of the deceptions that are being played out that are fooling everybody. So we're watching the multitudes getting tricked while we're safely off to the side, not getting caught up in the tide of emotion and panic. So yeah, this has been a very interesting period of time, and it's getting more interesting as we're getting better, I think, at deconstructing their narratives as they go.
Yeah, dude. As far as deconstructing the narrative, that's anything that comes out. Like I know you know who Tim Truth is, and like I'll watch this stuff kind of religiously. But the thing is like, yo, man, like there are some things that we know are fake, and there are some things that are real. But like, there are some people that think that all we say is that everything is fake, and it's just like, no, no, stop. You don't even get what's going on. You don't even know what we're trying to do. Like, all we're trying to do, goddamn it, is like point out that there are crisis actors and people faking shit. Like, can y'all just like hold the fuck up? You
It's
know what I'm
tough.
saying?
It's a
Like,
paradigm shift. I mean, people will think, okay, these 10 items, these 10 news items out of these 100 are fake. So they think it's hit or miss, use your discernment, the media sometimes lies, but they don't realize the monolith, that this is a monolithic media, and that when we're pointing out these things as being fake, it's because it's structurally fake, that it's systemic fakery in the media. It's systemic fakery. It's like you can't even present something real on like a big event if it's predicated on a lot of things that we know to be fake. Like the threat of Islamic terrorists were used for a while, and now it's the white Al Qaeda. Like we know these are characters that the media makes up to terrorize the public with. Well,
everything under the guise of, you know, the red and blue paradigm. And it's like,
yeah,
shit, it's like people still vote.
yeah, we
People
are.
still vote.
Yeah, people vote, they get vaxxed, and they don't look up. They don't look up information. That's one of the big tricks they've played in the last year or 2 years, really. But the last year, they've been saying, don't look up information for yourself. Don't do your own research. So don't do your own research was like put out by the New York Times. They say you'll lead yourself into misinformation. Just trust the experts. So now they're saying don't be a scientist, don't have a methodology, just listen to the appointed scientists. Don't look up facts. And then we have this movie come out and it's called Don't Look Up. And it's like, this is clearly some kind of suggestion there. Yeah, don't look up, listen to the scientists. Because in the movie, the people didn't listen to the scientists. They were listening to the. I mean, the whole thing is basically saying, you
They
know,
love that shit though. They love that shit of oh, you didn't listen to the scientists that we appointed? Yeah, look at all the destruction that happened because you didn't, blah blah blah. Because you didn't listen to us, blah blah blah. But only if you had known that we faked the whole thing and started this whole shit anyways, and if you had known that we started this whole shit, maybe you wouldn't be with it right now.
well,
You
so to get back to where we were when you first called in about seven. So tomorrow, 22222 is the
oh
return of
yeah.
Pluto. It's heavily encoded. This number has been heavily encoded into a lot of things that have happened in the last year. I can point to a lot of things. In fact, the mission of this Branson to space, Richard Branson went to space on July 11th of last year. It was called Unity 22. All kinds of 22 stuff have come out in the last year. So anyway, as far as tomorrow, so do you have any expectations? You agree with me that it's probably just a turning point? You think there may be an event?
Um, it will be a turning point because it's all twos. All right, I got to say it. It's going to be a 20, bro. They're gonna two us on top of freaking everything. All right, like pretty much. I'm thinking like think of like every major thing that could be faked, just faked at one time, but because like it has like zero casualties or freaking whatever. But freaking they're gonna do something freaking crazy tomorrow, which is today. I'm standing outside in today. Yeah,
Now you're in
it's two
Seattle,
two two
right?
today.
Are you still in Seattle? Are you out? Are you anywhere?
Nope.
Okay,
No,
because
actually in South Carolina right now, looking at the moon. It's up there, covered by cover couple clouds. But other than that, yep, South Carolina just walking around. But as far as 222, I think something definitely fucked up is going to happen today. You know, they might take Ukraine or whatever, or just all the bad thoughts that we have. Like I had somebody tell me today, like, hey, if you think bad thoughts, then bad things are gonna happen. And it's just like, bro, don't blame all the fucking bad shit in the world on me that's gonna fucking happen.
yeah, Adam ruined the whole world. You made the space station fall on Seattle, and now World War IV is starting because you put it out
Hey,
there.
right? It sounds like you could put it in a book and give me a side chick character named Eve or something like and make something out of it. Maybe some might believe it. I don't know.
Right.
It might stick. I have no idea.
Well, hey, this has been a
That
great catching up. I think tomorrow, definitely tune in. If you're not on the text message alert, you just get on the newsletter and I'll put out a link for that because starting tomorrow, I'm doing text alerts. So even if they shut down all of the social media platforms, I could send out a text message and have everyone on the same page in the same think tank. We can reconstitute this organization, this group, this congregation. We just anywhere, anytime, as long as we have that. So yeah, definitely stay in touch via newsletter and call anytime. I appreciate it.
you know what, man? Hey, love the show. Everybody out there, Dark Matter Radio, get on the infinite plane. What is your fucking problem? And everybody else that's out there, love the conversation. Don't try to get too caught up in everything. We love you. Amen.
Awesome.
Anyways, love you, man. Bye.
Thank you, Adam. Appreciate it. All right, long-term caller. Definitely a major. This is, I would say, he's representative of a majority of the think tankers. People who've been part of it for several years, in it for the right reasons, because they like the information, the philosophy, the philosophizing. They like the. It's not even just conjecture. It really is a deeper level of analysis. We're not sitting here confused. Oh, we don't have enough facts. We don't know what's going on. Is it real? Is it not real? We're not like that at all. We actually know the official accounts, the official stories, but then we're also looking at the discrepancies. And we do live in a world, secondhand, third-hand.